like I had low self-esteem. And I realized how I was treated and how I was part of this issue as well. But still having that resentment for how I was treated, knowing that I had low self-esteem, even though I know it was low self-esteem and they was, they were feeding off of that. Now that my self-esteem is up, I look back and think, I got some resentment for that, for how they, how they treated me.
Some of us, we go out our way to bring toxic people into our lives. Some of us, we got toxic people showing us every single damn day that they don't love us, and we still keep giving, and putting into an empty bucket with a hole into it, still trying to fill it up. We wonder why it ain't filling up. You got to take the responsibility if you want to change. Because as long as you put it on somebody else, you don't have no power. Because you just reacting off of what somebody else does. Once a person shows you that they don't care about you, it's your responsibility to accept that for what it is. And to be honest with yourself. Because sometimes we're embarrassed to be honest with ourselves. We don't want to admit that we chose somebody who's not good enough. So instead, we keep making excuses for them. We keep covering up for them. We keep acting like we didn't see what they just did. Some of us, like I said earlier, some of us was raised by some toxic women. Some of us was raised by some moms who were toxic. And guess what? We've been choosing our mama our whole life. We've been choosing that same toxic woman our whole life. Guess why? Because we were trained that was normal. And subconsciously, we attract that.
I can relate to a lot of that because when I was a kid, I wore a mask for years.
Okay, yeah.
And it came to the point where I put on a smile, but it wasn't for me, it was for others. Because I didn't want them coming at me with questions, oh, how you doing, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't want to deal with that negativity because I wasn't allowed to talk about what happened in my house to others. Because back then, what was done behind closed doors stayed behind.
Yes, sir.
So, but then it all boiled down to as no matter how much I wanted to hate my father, I still loved him.